และในงานมหกรรมทุเรียนโลกอีกกิจกรรมหนึ่งที่น่าสนใจไม่แพ้กันนะคะได้แก่การแข่งขันกินทุเรียนค่ะและแม้ว่าในวันนี้ฝนจะตกลงมาบรรยากาศของความสนุกสนานก็ยังคงมีให้เห็นค่ะนี่คือมิสเตอร์แฮร์รี่จอห์นสันนักท่องเที่ยวชาวออสเตรเลียค่ะที่มีความชื่นชอบในรสชาติของทุเรียนเป็นอย่างยิ่งกำลังกินทุเรียนที่เจ้าหน้าที่ได้เตรียมไว้สำหรับผู้แข่งขันอย่างอร่อยโดยในวันนี้นะคะมีฝนตกลงมาอย่างหนักทำให้มีนักท่องเที่ยวเข้ามาร่วมงานกันบางตาเจ้าหน้าที่จึงได้ให้
จันทบุรีแล้วเขารู้สึกภาคภูมิใจมากที่เขาได้รับแชมป์ได้รับเสื้อฮีโร่เหลืองนี่นะฮะโอเค again you're from Australia what's your name
My name's Harley.
Harry
So what are you waiting for? Move to a location where you can eat the best fruit in the world. Why eat stodge and stucco? Why settle for second best when you can have the best? Don't justify your complacency to me or yourself or other people around you. Get off your ass. Go out there and get the best, man. You can do it. What are you waiting for? Anyone can do it. So can you. No excuse.
Can you give us an insight into what your diet would consist of on a daily basis?
Typical day, I'll do a few hours training in the morning and have some fruit with me. So I'm typically eating, on any given day, a minimum of about 4,000 calories. So that's typically 35 to 40 large bananas. Or if I'm not eating bananas, that could be like 20 to 30 mangoes, or even a couple of kilos of those medjool dates from California, and 3 or 4 litres of water, typically a day.
That many bananas, people think it sounds like a monkey diet.
Yeah, a lot of people say, "Are you nuts?" And I'm like, "No, I'm bananas." It's but hey, I feel great, and people say it must take a lot of discipline. Don't you feel like a roast steak or something like that? And I'm like, no, I crave health, vitality. I crave a world where people have enough food to eat, and I crave. I'm an environmentalist and I'm an animal lover, and for me, animal love ain't shove them in the oven.
Where are we today, Durianrider?
We are at the World Durian Festival in Chantaburi, Thailand. Let me just park my bike. Check this out. Have you ever seen a durian so big? And look at the top hanging. There's mountains of durian. I keep looking for durian that big, but I just can't find one. What I have got in the trailer here, I've got a selection of some local organic fruits.
What varieties?
This is Gudum. This one cost me 50 cents US, and it's still not ripe yet. It's about 24 hours away. Montong.
Oh my god, that's big.
This is the big mama. So you eat one of those, man, you're good for dinner. And the idea behind the trailer is I can carry my fruit. I don't need a car or a motorbike to get my fruit around. And in Thailand, we get these big plastic bottles and you can refill them at some local water depots. So that way you're minimising your use of plastics. Life's too short to keep your mouth shut. Speak from the heart. Make every moment count. Life's just too boring and dull otherwise. Harley, how do you keep a six-pack all year long? How do you stay ripped all year long? What is your secret? Firstly, I don't have a ripped ab all year long. More so when I'm doing a lot of racing. My body fat levels drop down a bit. For me, I don't aim to stay ripped all year long, because why? Because no animal in nature stays the same body fat percentage all year long. I've trained with some of the top cyclists in the world, and I'll tell you now that these guys' body weight fluctuates, up and down in the year. I know Lance only holds his lightest body weight for 4 weeks of the year, and that's in July for the Tour de France. He says that any more than 4 weeks, it's just too much on his immune system. And he can't hold that fitness, that high intensity fitness, for more than 4 weeks of the year. 4 weeks. So people are trying to, maintain this super cut, razor edge, shredded, and refined physique 52 weeks of the year, and not even the hardest of the hard super trainers, super dopers like Lance Armstrong can do it for 4 weeks. So we can see the impossible standard that people are ignorantly trying to maintain, and they're wondering why they're going crazy when they try and maintain this 52 weeks of the year, ripped, rock solid, 10-pack, roadmap veins in your legs sort of physique. Talk to champion bodybuilders. They're only super cut for 1 week of the year, maybe 2 weeks of the year. You know, for 2 competitions a year, they're super cut, and the rest of the time, they've got a bit of coating on them. When you walk past the magazine aisle and you see the Men's Health magazine with the model on the front with the airbrushed abs and the photoshopped abs and all that, people assume that that man, that person, that woman, they're like that all year round. It's like, no way, you know what I mean? No way. Haile Gebrselassie, he sets his world record marathons. How many marathons does he do a year? 1 or 2 a year? You know what I mean? It's people can only hold this thing for a very short window. Mass media plays on that and says, if you can't win every single race you do, if you don't look like a supermodel every single day, you're a failure. Buy our product, you guilty piece of shit. So my advice is, don't try and maintain low body fat levels for a very long time. It's like fitness, you know, it's up and down over the course of the year. Just roll with it, live the healthy lifestyle, live the fitness-based lifestyle, and don't become too attached to being the super champ 52 weeks a year, because nobody's doing that. And even if you look to nature, you know, no animal is prime rock and rolling 52 weeks a year. There's up and down variations. Even spiders I've collected, you know, spiders vary in body weight from, you know, the breeding cycle to summer, winter and spring. So don't try and maintain the same body fat levels or the same body weight all year round, because you're going to go crazy. I know people that do go crazy trying to maintain that perfectionism. It's simply impossible, and you will go crazy in the process. So basically the body will fluctuate 10 to 15% over the year. So if you weigh 60 kilos, which, you know, that's what I weigh, my lightest of the year, and that's only maybe for a month of the year, 2 weeks of the year, when I'm doing, you know, full on peaked up for a 24-hour race, and after the 24 hours, so I'll be about 60 kilos, anywhere up to 70 kilos in the off season. I'm, you know, doing a bit more weights and just, you know, not as much bike racing and running, stuff like that. So it's all good. It's 10 to 15% a year body weight increases. It's good for your hormones. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind. And you look at the people who are just, you know, hobbling down the street because they're running every day of the year, and I can't take a day off because I might get obese overnight, and I'm only running 8Ks an hour, but I look like I should be winning marathons, but I'm just so starved and depressed and I'm about to go crazy and saying, don't talk to me too long because I'm on the edge, man. You know someone like that? I do. And so all we can do is be the example, be the lighthouse shining so brightly that our example is undeniable, and hopefully people will come around.